Good morning, kids. Today we're checking out a brand new video from Super Horror Bro Mike about Little Nightmares 3. That's right, the trailer is officially out and the game has pretty much become canonized. So now all we gotta do is, well, wait for 2024. So until then, let's hop in and see what we missed in the trailer.
Hey guys, Super Horror Bro Mike here, and in today's video, we are taking a closer look at Little Nightmares 3. The game was announced yesterday at Gamescom event Opening Night Live, where a gameplay trailer was debuted. Publisher Bandai Namco kindly gave me access to an extended hands-off preview of Little Nightmares 3, featuring a developer commentary and 15-minute gameplay demonstration. So in this video, I'm going to relay all of those juicy details I learnt while watching that presentation, as well as showing off some brand new footage to boot. So with that said, sit back, relax, and let's take a closer look at Little Nightmares 3.
So that's what you found, Mike. Word from the developer.
Little Nightmares 1 and 2 were developed by Tarsier Studios, who moved away from the series after completing their work on the sequel when they were acquired by Embracer Group. This left many fans wondering if the series would continue, and if so, who would be developing future Little Nightmares games. We now have an answer. Supermassive Games, the studio behind narrative horror hits Until Dawn, The Quarry, and Bandai Namco's own anthology franchise, The Dark Pictures, are taking point on this third installment of Tiny Terror. Supermassive previously worked on the enhanced port of
Supermassive have pretty much been doing a lot of incredible horror games, and now they're working on Little Nightmares making
2,
them even
which
better.
brought the game to next generation systems. So they do have some experience working on the Little Nightmares franchise. It's also encouraging to see a horror-based studio take the reins in Tarsier's stead, ensuring proceedings stay suitably creepy.
Oh look, there is co-op. With the two characters.
You probably noticed in the trailer that there were two children journeying through this nightmarish world together. This harkens back to the design of Little Nightmares 2, which saw both Six and Mono working together to overcome the perils of the Pale City. However, unlike Little Nightmares 2, this third game allows for two players to face their childhood fears together, though Bandai Namco did stress that the game is still playable solo with an AI companion.
Ooh, so you get the choice of either playing with a friend or by yourself if you're alone.
As noted, there are two protagonists central to the story of Little Nightmares 3. These are brand new characters, each with their own particular skill set and playstyle. A little girl dressed in a green jumpsuit and pilot helmet called Alone, and a little boy named Lo, who sports a blue cape and Plague Doctor-style mask.
Why are they named
Lo and Alone each have their own unique items, both of which have a variety of uses. Alone carries a wrench, which he can use to break into otherwise blocked off areas, and also power up ancient machinery around the environment. Lo, on the other hand, is equipped with a bow, which he uses to shoot down items, attack enemies, and activate hard-to-reach contraptions.
Not bad.
One sequence in the demo showed how these two miniature heroes work together during combat. Lo shooting down insects, who could then be splattered beneath Alone's mighty wrench. Another sequence illustrated how the two worked together to solve puzzles, as Alone cranked a giant's gear with her wrench, which bridged a gap in the floor, allowing Lo to quickly run across, and then use his bow and arrow to jam up the mechanism and hold the floor in place, so his companion...
You know, I wonder, if you did play by yourself, would there be like a set button you could use where you can switch between them? I mean, they didn't have something like that in Little Nightmares 2, but you never know.
And could also cross. It's this teamwork that will make figuring things out in co-op so much fun, as two players play to the strengths of their respective character to navigate the deadly worlds within the spiral. More on this later. There were also some other fun gameplay systems shown off in the demo, including a sequence where the children happen upon a pair of umbrellas and are then able to fly upwards and float through the necropolis using hot air bellowing from the desert below them.
You know, I actually really like this game already. The necropolis.
You'll immediately notice that this demo stage of Little Nightmares 3 is set in a far brighter location than any we've seen before. A sunlit desert known as the Necropolis.
Yeah, this is
just one of several locations the pint-sized duo will explore while trapped in a horrifying overworld known as the Nowhere. Located within the Nowhere is the Spiral, a collection of nightmarish lands born from disturbed delusions. From screenshots provided and shots seen in the trailer, it seems these worlds will include a doctor's office and a carnival-like world in addition to the desert necropolis
Is it just me or did that doctor's office look similar to the one from Little Nightmares 2?
Experienced in the preview. In the demo, the pair enter the necropolis through a mirror, a method of exploration akin to the television travel we experienced in Little Nightmares 2. It seems these mirrors will be portals to different environments. After making their way through a sandstorm, the two explorers reach the ruins of an ancient civilization, where the inhabitants have all been turned to stone. The eerie buildings now lay dormant, aside from the occasional crow and swarms of flesh-eating beetles that now nest within this desert ghost town.
Damn.
The necropolis was described as a city of eternal energy and certain death. Later on in the demo, the two children make their way into the depths of the catacombs beneath the ancient city.
Catacombs?
Here, a new danger presents itself in the form of quicksand, which consumes our heroes if they linger for too long. At the end of the demo, the two children awake from their nightmare within the spiral world. In fact, the room the two wake inside looks eerily similar to the hospital location where we met the Mad Doctor during the events of Little Nightmares 2.
A little?
It might be time to start theorising as to what all of this means, and it seems like fans of a franchise might have some help putting the puzzle pieces together. A new podcast titled The Sound of Nightmares has begun steadily releasing, and promises to answer some of our burning questions about the mysterious world of Little Nightmares and how everything connects. You can check out the first 2 episodes of the podcast right now, and I actually worked as a writer on episode 2, which was a real pleasure, and I'm super happy with how it turned out. So I just want to give a massive shout out to Bandai Namco for that opportunity.
Monster Baby. Okay.
The final thing to discuss from the sneak peek I was shown comes in the form of a new monster known as Monster Baby. This is a gigantic doll-like creature who stalks our explorers through the necropolis, smashing down entire walls and tearing off rooftops with its stubby hands in an attempt to grab the children. The Monster Baby seems to be responsible, at least in part, for the fate of this world, turning anyone who comes in contact with the light of its eyes to stone. This is very similar to the all-seeing eyes that plagued Six during her adventure through the mall.
Yep.
Of course, Monster Baby is just one of many new monsters we are to encounter in the story of Little Nightmares 3.
Oh, okay, well, right at the closing thoughts. Well, it is a short video.
So far, Little Nightmares 3 looks very promising. I did wonder how the series would continue under the guidance of a new studio, but so far it looks like it's in safe hands. Supermassive Games are a talented team of veteran developers, with both an extensive background working in the horror genre, and more importantly, with Little Nightmares.
They kind of already have 5 games under the belt. They are building on the concepts presented
in Little Nightmares 2, with 2 protagonists, and now offering the chance to play solo or with a friend. Low and Alone are 2 protagonists who seem to have their own personalities and unique abilities, and the promise of an expanded game world that switches between multiple realms is exciting for fans of a Little Nightmares universe. I'll be sure to keep a close eye on the continued development of this new entry as it makes its way towards release sometime in 2024. For now, let me know what you think of this new gameplay footage and information on Little Nightmares 3. And if you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and of course subscribe.
Well, folks, that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Remember to, well, like it says, like, comment, and subscribe for more. Link to the original video will be in the description below, and I'll see you folks next time when we flick on. But before I sign off, I do want to say one thing real quick. Just from what we've seen so far from the trailer and even this video of Little Nightmares 3, it's looking like it's going to be an amazing game. So, yeah, it's definitely going to spike on YouTube. Well then, folks, I'll see all you folks next time when we flick on. Peace out.